Hello and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys are all well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, I've done some work off screen and I've got to the point now where it's almost, I've unlocked it almost to this point here. I'm going to be unlocking this in this episode. The first episode's literally just gone up like last night. In time recording. A couple of people already commented. Big thank you to all those people. Sorry I didn't mention it like I said in the second episode or third episode or whatever. I did do first few recordings chained together. It's because I just got into the game and I liked it quite a lot. And I'm still liking the game. Like I say, there are some bugs. First bug I'm going to mention is this one here, which is the tyre tread gauge. Now, it doesn't work. Does not work. I've tried every single thing to try and get it to work, but it doesn't actually work. So it's pointless if you don't waste just spending the point on it, because you still have to take the tyres off to physically examine them anyway. So that's a waste of time. Another bug I'm going to mention, and I'll show you this bug actually, because you guys probably, if you look in the top right corner there, you can go, wow, you get to that level of money straight when just by working through. I'm going to hold my hand out now and say, look, sorry guys, it's another bug in the game, and some of you guys thinking, well, that's cheating, and yes, it is cheating, and I hope you know, but it is cheating, but yet on the other hand, it's just exploiting the bug that's in the game, and I'm going to show you what the bug is. This is just a job of another thing actually. The story modes keep repeating. I've done this job 4 times already, and then it goes round in a loop, and then you go back to another job, and it's like, oh, is this game getting anywhere? But anyway, first things first. I'm going to unlock this because I'm excited to find out what this is all about. Extends your garage, adds another lifter, warehouse and another parking spot to your garage. I really want to see when I get the welder, which I think that's at level 4, looking at that. Successful repair is raised. Oh no, it's just okay. Unlocks pressure. Oh yeah, right. Okay, that's another one, which another bug which I found in the tutorial. I went back and did just a test on the tutorial video, and that one also doesn't work. It doesn't bring you up anything in the game. When you look in the overview, you still have to again take the part off to see what's wrong with it. So again, I hope it's just something they sort out. I hope that Red or Playway sorts that bug out, because it's a bit annoying. Another bug I found, and I'll admit to you, again, this game crashed when I was doing a couple of jobs, just trying to again do some work off screen to just take some of the grind out the game. I went to put a wheel on, then changed my mind, because then I saw as a problem of a part I missed. Took councils out putting the wheel on, went to then fix the problem, came back to try and put the wheel on, and the wheel wouldn't go on. And it just wouldn't let me reset the order. It wouldn't let me do anything with it, and so I had to restart the game. Now, actually, let's have a quick look. See. Oh, we got the engine hoist, finally. It's another tool station. We haven't got the welder by the looks of things. I don't know where the welder is. I thought it was over here in the game, but it's obviously not. It's obviously a bit further out. There's the oxo-settling torch for a welder, but it's not the welder, is it? There's the oil can. We've got some more bits here. So this is just all computers, isn't it? Yeah, this is all computers. Isn't the battery charger over here as well? Bottle of water. Is this the welder? No, it's just more acetylene torches. But it gives us some extra space anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'll probably skip that for the time being. The diagnosis to a point where I'll almost complete the game. Then I'll just unlock it just for fun. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the little bug. Also, I'll show you guys these barns as well. These all appeared when I was sort of going through the replaying of the game, going through the grinding process. And I'll show you what they're all about. But first of all, I'm going to show you the bug I've got. And it's a weird one. So again, something you guys might need to bear in mind. And if you're watching this at a later date, they may have fixed this bug. Right. And this is how it's getting stupid. This game. Ooh, if I can move my man. Sorry, it's a bit laggy as well. Come on, move. That's it. Right. So, what I didn't address, you do get these two cars. I bought this car once I realised I had the bug on it. I bought this car. This is the car I bought, and this is the state it was in when I bought it. This one then appeared, and then when I went to park my car back, again this isn't one I... Again, this is when I put it back, and it was when I've been working on it. And then if we go over to here, as you can see, look, this is what it looks. You know, I haven't finished it yet. I need to do the welding for the unlock the welder, but I've put some new wheels and tyres on it. All the engine brand new, everything's been reconditioned. I bought this one, I bought that one, and I bought this one from the barn. But again, I didn't. It just keeps on replicating itself, and I don't know why. It's just a bug in the game. And if I show you, I'll move. This is where it proved me to be a fool now, and it to sell them. I'm going to move this. No. Move that to the garage, yeah? So that's gone to the garage. I'm going to move this to the garage as well. And like I say, by the time, you know, hopefully when I upload this video, they'd have fixed this bug by now. But you know, if they haven't, then it's something they need to be aware of, because it just keeps on replicating cars. I'm like, yeah, that's nice, but I don't want cars to keep replicating, because I want to, you know, try and play the game somewhat legitly. I'll show you, look, we'll go into the back to the garage. Again, it's take a bit of time to load, sorry, I apologise in advance. And it crashes, randomly crashes as well. I've noticed this game does. Right, I'm going to sell this car, right? You're going to go, oh no, don't sell it, no, do it, no. Because watch what I do. So if I what I want to do is sell it. So sell car. Yep. Car sold. Yep. I'll sell this one as well. Sell it. Yeah. So I've sold those cars, right? All good gravy. Now let's go back to the garage again, or parking again, and see what happens. Okay, the Audi has gone. At least the Audi is gone. But look, that's back. It's back where it was. Now I've got two of these. And I've only restored one. I haven't restored two. And that's the weird thing that keeps on happening in the game. So if I go again, if I sell this one, move that to garage. I'm going to keep that one to try and restore it because I like that looks of that thing. And I bet you if I move this, because I don't really need this Audi, I can always buy another knackered one and do it up. Move to garage. These I'm going to keep. I want to do that one up. I'm going to do that one up. Again, I don't want two of these. I only want one. So let's go back to... Sorry, it's a bit nothing really interesting going on at the moment, but I just wanted to show you guys what, you know, if you guys are just starting out and you think you've got that, what's wrong? What have I done? Something wrong with the game? Or this is the problem I've had. And then I bet you if I sell that Audi, I bet you it magically reappears back in that workshop. So I'll sell this one again. It's like gives you free cars for what price of one. It's really silly. And I'll sell this one, yeah. Now, look at the money just clawing up. I don't even need to really complete the game, but I'm playing it just because I want to get to that point. Let's see what happens now. At least the Audi isn't reappearing now. So it might just be... But literally, I had... You know, you guys... as you can see, these shouldn't be here. This should not be here. It's something... The way the game handles stuff. Right, I'm going to move that one to the workshop. And sell it. Because I don't want to have that many cards in my... Well, I do, but I want to have each different one, rather than several of the same type. Hopefully it doesn't sell my actual car. If it does, then I can always buy another one and do it up. As you can see, I've done quite a lot of work. This is pretty much it, just needing to be welded and resprayed. That's the thing that I really want to get. It's a body shop. As you can see, it's got different coloured panels. But you know, you can always go and buy stuff from the barns, which I'll show in a sec. But sell a car. Now let's see if that car then reappears back in the parking, and then I'll show you the barns. No, it doesn't. Good. But that's weird. And you guys saw that, how when I sold that other car, two of these appeared. And it's like, well, I didn't want two of these to appear. And it's like every time you move a car back and forth from the garage to here, it just duplicates itself. It's just a weird bug, which I just hope they just sort out. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the parking. Then I'll show you the barns. I'll let you know if those cars respawn yet again, because it's like I say, it's all dependent on what happens and how you do things. But anyway, that's at least I've got the engine crane now. I can take the engines out if I need to. I've noticed that you need the crane to take the engine out, and I think it works with this. But I digress. Anyway, I'll show you I'll finish this job off in a minute as well. So I'll show you a barn. There's not. You can't go to the junkyard yet. Can't go to there yet. Car saloon. Can go to test track. Can't go to the racetrack yet. There's several barns that just appear. Can't go to the car auctions yet either. But I'm going to go to this barn here and show you what it's all about. But those other two cars that I've got, the barn finds. I'm probably going to find one in here and all that I like, probably. You can get. Oh, that was nice. What's that? Yeah, I'm going to have that. Told you I'd find a car I want. How much does he want for it? Car list price, okay. 38 grand he wants for it, okay. Engine value. Are you sure? Yes. Car parking. As long as it doesn't magician another one out there. But again, you can look through all the junk piles here. You've got several bits. You literally take all these bits if you want to. I think when you go to leave at the end, you can sort of like negotiate a price, or if you just want to put some temporary bits on the car just to get it moving, whatever. Just see if there's anything else. This is the Portaloo. Some more junk over here. Again, that's almost, is that immaculate condition? It's like, it's good-ish condition. What's that from? Exhaust manifold V8. See, once you get your pair status to almost 100%, then these would work out, but at the moment they just don't work out for me. See, that's quite a good condition, that engine. It's a good idea, don't get me wrong. You can buy your parts cheap and then do them up. There's another car over there, and another car over there. What's this? This looks nice. What's that? Subaru, eh? This is Zukiyaja. Looks nice. Might get it all the time. You can look outside. You can hear people outside. What's this over here? Have I got this? Wow, this looks cool. Might be getting this from him as well. What's the other option on this? Oh, this gives an overview. Buy it. Told you I'd end up buying the cars. Well, I've got the money, so you might as well. Parking. It's like a telephone booth, yeah. Or some sort of booth. Right. Didn't want to go back to garage. Photo mode. But I thought I'd show you guys that sort of like bug, and it was driving me nuts because I sold the first Audi and it just reappeared. Sold the second Audi, it just reappeared. Sold the third Audi, it just reappeared. And I was just like, this is getting ridiculous. But anyway. I don't know if it just gives you a new Audi every time you unlock a level or something, but it seems a bit silly. Anyway, I'll go back to this job and then I'll finish this and then... So what was I doing on this job? Actually, I've got to go see if I can repair any of these parts now. No. So I'm going to need... did I? No, I didn't. Let's have a look, see. We need to put the springs back together again. No, they didn't survive. The springs are okay. I need to buy... Is it 2 front shock absorbers at least? Yeah, 2 front shocks. So we'll do that now. And I've got a parts warehouse now as well. I've just remembered that. I wonder where that actually is. I'm going to stick those parts in there. Guess you could do that, buy those parts, and then if you really needed them or wanted them, put them. If you got to the warehouse, you can just stick them in the warehouse until you get to a point where you're 100% likely to fix them. But anyway, I'm going to suspension. That's what I need. Front shock absorbers. Going to need at least 2. Also discovered something else I should show you again once I've finished this job, which I didn't realise. Actually, one other thing I didn't realise, and if we go in here, your path tester's in here. I only realised that once I did my last episode on this. I was like, so that's where the dyno tester is. Right, so I need to put those front shocks back together, don't I? I can't just throw them back in. So join parts. So yep, that's fine. Spring's fine. Oh, I'm going to need 2 caps. So, oops. Need 2 of them. So the springs are okay. I'll just double check. What's the part status for this? Let's have a look. 100%. Well, the only thing I'll do, I'll put that in, that in, that in. I'll put just 1 in for now and see what happens. Gotta take it back out the machine. There's the parts cabinet here. That's what I'm going to do, store some of these bits in here. So that. No, I don't want to sell it. Did I just sell that? Are you sure? Okay. Does it just take it out in the inventory? Or is this part? It's all just part of the same inventory. That's silly. You can't just... Unless you drag it over. To drag it over. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to move it over. Ah, right, okay. You need to right click it. I wonder if you can do that just in the inventory menu. No. Okay. That. Come on. Is that it? Is that all you can store? That. That won't let me store that in there. Weirdly enough, that. Not that. These are just parts which I've been doing from some jobs. Other jobs. That can go over there. Why won't it let me move? Oh, I need that. Won't let me move the other spring over though, weirdly enough. This, here. How about that? Let me move that. So I might have to just sell. See, just only lets you store one of it. It's silly. It's silly. Rest of it I'm probably selling in a minute. So I'll mount this up first and see if that ticks it off on the job sheet. If it does, jobs are good. Front shock absorber. Yeah, it does. Nice. There's 2 sets of them. I know there is. So I'll stick that other set in, that, and that. Doesn't ask for the spring, so you don't have to replace the spring. Notice this game, if you just... Yeah, it quite happily let you buy new bits and you don't necessarily have to. Oh, I've got to join them together, haven't I? Numpty. Joined them, just got to take them back out of the machine. They're both mullered, so we can't use them. I think both these arms are mullered as well. I have discovered something else as well. Look, there's a little parts notice thing which you can just add stuff to. So I've just did that. Add that to it as well. And that's quite clever because I think we're going to need some of them and all. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're going to need at least 2 of them. I'll do that twice because I know we need 2 of them. Well, actually, no, I've just got to remember to buy 2 of them. 2 of them arms. 2 of them. Did these make? No, I need 2 of them and all. So add them to it. Probably going to need outer track rods as well. I expect. I can remember this job. It does need outers as well as inners. Yeah, pretty sure it does. So I'm going to get the tablet out and I'll show you how this works. So if you click over onto the shopping list, it comes out, and just, if you've got a lot of bits to get, it's handy. It's just, you know, one good thing. I just hope they do in the future. Once you bought the matching part, it takes it off the list, because you've got a massive list coming all the way down here. You've got to try and remember whereabouts you were on the list. It's going to be a troublematic. So we need 2 lower suspension arms, wouldn't it? I know we need 2 of them. I suspect we're going to need some rubber bushings as well. 2 of them. I suspect we're going to need 2 of these as well. I think I might have 2 of them already in my inventory, but I'll have to have a look at that. 2 of them. What else did we need? 2 drive C's, wasn't it? And 2 drive C's. 2 of them. That was 2 end links, wasn't it? 2 of those, at least. Cool. See, these bearings ain't too bad, so we can put those existing bearings back in. They're the bearings from, well, I say bearings, bushings, I should say. I keep saying bearings. The bushings, the Cape bushings from the resisting arms. So brand spanking new one of them. Slightly warm but still good ones of them. Ideally in a real world situation you probably would be better off just putting complete new bushings into a complete new one, rather than putting tired warm bushings back into a brand new arm. Unless if they're really good, if they're still fairly new, then yeah, you could probably get away with it. You're gonna have to push them out anyway, so I think a lot of them come with the bushings preset in some cases anyway. So what do we need to put the end link on here? Put that on there. In. Once I unlock the welding thing, I'll be well away. I can start doing other bits and bobs. The engine hoist is going to be handy though. I'm going to have to try that out off screen. See how that works, and then I'll show you guys in the next episode. Go, look, this is how it works. Or I'll wait till I get a job that needs the engine taken out. To put all that back in, yeah, we've done all that. So is everything done on this car now? Lots of ticks. Yeah, everything's done. So all I'm going to do is going to move this off of here. Just let me. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. If anyone was wondering how to get the car back off the ramp, you got to press and hold, and then it lowers it down and takes the ramp out. As anyone was wondering, I bet most of you were, oh, I already knew that. What, you think I'm an idiot? No. Just for anyone that didn't know, right? And that means I can take on 2 jobs at a time now. 2 lifters, 2. Didn't think of that until now. I can take 4 jobs on ideally for orange. Let's move this car anyway. Move car to A. And let's jump in it. And you can start the car. Like that! Yeah! Which is quite cool, because if you get a brand new job in and it's like, oh, engine won't start, or whatever, you can try it for yourself. Or only thing is, they did miss a trick on that, because what they could have done is all the engines sound generic. All that happens if the engine doesn't start, it just turn over and turn over and turn over, but don't start. But if they say the engine's running choppy or whatever, in real life, you'd fire it up and see what it's doing. I'd sit there and listen to the engine ticking over, and it was popping and banging. You know, it's a timing issue, or if it was running lumpy, I just like it was like, or hunting as it's known as, where the engine's just like really just struggling to tick over, and it sounds like it could be missing a cylinder, or and it just, you know, several different things it could be doing. You can pick that up quite easily by just turning the engine over. You can hear it. It's sort of like you can hear it missing the cylinder, or you can hear it missing, or if it is, like I say, popping and banging, you know it's the timing slightly out. Or if it's hunting, if you hear the engine struggling for power, or and you have to put your foot on slightly down on accelerator just to keep it ticking over before it just cuts out, it doesn't run on idle, you know, it's either going to be a fuel mixture problem, or maybe spark plugs problem, or ignition problem. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the finish this lady's or person's job anyway first. Bye bye. Right, cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, a big like would be much appreciated, and if you didn't like it, again, please let me know by disliking, and please leave in a comment why you didn't like it down below, the way I can prove. But if you also know anyone that may also enjoy watching this episode, again, guys, feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you guys sharing. And if you're new to my channel and want to see future episodes of this or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.